Hello there. Welcome to Metrosix. It's the capital of Delaire. But more importantly for our story, it's a dangerous place. Each of the king's successors in the last 14 years have died trying to sit on that blasted adamantine throne. It's not just dangerous for the high lords and ladies, though. Without a strong leader, the presence of the city's watch is barely felt and rarely respected. A few areas have found some semblance of stability under a powerful high lord or lady. But there's nothing like that for the Styx. Metrosix 6th District.
Welcome back to Toss the Dice. When last we left our heroes, a dark cloud of smoke loomed over them. The fire is massive, and it is clearly arson. There were at least 3 members of the Red Gears in front of you, one of which holds a Molotov cocktail. You had intended to perhaps fire a ray of frost at him, or launch some kind of attack to try and prevent their mayhem. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Oh, DM. Quick question. Which side is the dude with a Molotov cocktail on? Like, if I tried to throw Keemon at this dude, would it work? Or is he on the wrong side?
Brother?
Not really. You could only throw Keemon about 5 feet.
I'm strong. I should be able to throw him.
Not if he's chunky.
I at maximum, I might let you give him like a little help, and maybe I would add like 5 to his jumping capability. So maybe
Let's do get help.
actually that's not a bad idea. This isn't really a thing in D&D, but I guess if he's rolling with you, I'd basically let you just give him a little boost on his jump. And so, yeah, just add your strength modifier to his jump. I could do that.
My strength modifier or like my athletics?
Your strength modifier.
That would be +3.
Okay.
Also, I got 16 for my initiative roll.
Then he can go roughly 25 feet.
Okay. Would that be enough for him to be able to pounce on the dude?
Within like a turn, you guys are moving like 120 feet per turn. So like you could run him down and throw Keemon on him. Is that what you want to do though? I mean, you have a Gatling gun attached to this thing, so I don't know if Keemon is your best projectile.
I want to use my gun.
But it's so funny to like be like, aha, a threat. Let me throw a brother at it.
Okay. Well,
Brother, I choose you. Yeah.
I guess let's determine this based on initiative. Who's first?
I got a 20.
I got 16.
Oh.
I got 14. I got 12.
I got a rock.
I actually assumed this was the same order as last time, with Aurelius at the wheel, you two driving with
Pedaling.
Pedaling with Piper at the gunner.
At the gunner.
Is that correct?
Frick yeah. Yeah, I'm at the gun.
Let's go.
Mow these
Yeah,
suckers
boy.
down.
Wow.
I'm sorry. What was Aurelius's initiative?
14.
14. And then I also don't remember if you told me what is Haven's initiative.
It's 12.
12. Okay. So it's Piper, Elektra, Aurelius, Haven. Piper, you are up. What do you do?
How far are these dudes from the range of the Gatling gun?
They are like 30 feet away. Or, well, I guess you're like 100. Yeah, Yeah, we'll say 30 feet away.
Okay. And what's the actual range of the gun? Like, would I pretty easily be able to shoot them from here?
Yeah, originally I said a cone, but I realized it makes more sense to just do a line. So the Gatling gun will do damage in the line out to 300 feet.
Okay. I will. Are the guys by each other? Like, would I be able to like mow them both over, or was there more than one? I don't remember.
Yeah, you could probably hit at least 2. There was 3 though.
Okay, and is there only the one guy with the cocktail?
Yes.
All right, then I'm definitely aiming for him first. Maybe trying to not hit the cocktail, or I could make it all blow up.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the street, so if it went off, it would just land on bricks.
Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm not very particular about where I'm aiming, so if it hits the thing, it hits the thing, and they blow up.
All right. Ooh, but they
Love your style.
Do they dodge? No.
Yeah, they did actually duck out of the way as the oh, actually no, let me give them disadvantage because you're catching them up by surprise. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not expecting you to round the corner, and they're not expecting you to round the corner, and you start lighting them up with this gun. Go ahead and roll 3d6. I'm sorry, 4d6. 46.
46. Or I want 12. I want 12 of them. 14. Because it was 4, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 14.
14 damage. Okay. You light them up, and they barely survive. They are definitely bloodied though.
And on the ground.
Yeah, and let's see. Because you did like 90% of their health, I'll go ahead and roll this as like massive damage. And so, ooh, he rolls a 2, and he drops the Molotov cocktail. So that will go ahead and kill those 2. There's just one more, and he is not armed with fire currently.
Does the Molotov cocktail break?
Yeah. The Molotov cocktail killed the 2 of them.
Ones.
Oh, I see. But does it spread fire anymore?
No, it just landed on cobblestones.
Okay. See, I was pretty sure it was cobblestones that it would have landed on. I just wanted to make sure.
Hmm? Okay, next up is Elektra.
Cool.
You're not quite to the fire. It's a couple blocks away. Clearly, these guys were running from that area, and so you encountered them before you encountered the fire. You can see the orange glow, though, against the some of the sides of the buildings and on the smoke cloud above.
Gotcha. Okay. Elektra is going to start out by calling to Aurelius real quick. This might end up being my whole turn speaking with Aurelius.
Okay.
We'll see. Hey, Aurelius, what's the plan here? Because I don't want to do something stupid and make your to like run off and make your plan fail. Like, what are we doing here?
I want to understand 2 things here, DM, real quick. First off, is this section of the city close to the river?
No, it's much closer to the bay.
Okay, so closer to the bay, but is it close enough to water access?
Not really, no.
Okay, cool. So he shouts to Elektra. He says, find or capture the arsonists, or at least get rid of them, And secondly, to create a big enough gap between buildings where the fire won't catch any larger. So essentially, instead of throwing any water on the fires, we're going to try and, if there's a building that it's going to catch to next, we are going to literally knock that building down or attempt to.
Gotcha.
So that the fire can't spread across it.
Okay. So we're doing evacuation and trying to stop it spreading. Gotcha. This is going to be bad, Aurelius, but all right. And I'm just going to keep pedaling, and that's my turn.
Okay. Then I guess it's up to you, Aurelius.
Is the dude within
30
eyesight?
feet. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to shoot this homie.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him in the buttocks.
Nice.
The beauty.
Okay. And I am going to go ahead and do... Is it dead shot? Yes, I think it's dead eye shot.
Okay.
So I'm going to dead eye shot, and now I've got to roll for it.
With advantage. Yeah.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit, or a 22 to hit.
Okay. Nice. So your first shot hits. You are dual wielding, so you can use your bonus attack, but go ahead and roll damage for the first one, at least. That's 2d8 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so that's a 9.
Total?
Yeah, total.
Oh, unlucky. Okay. He's bloodied. Second shot.
Okay. Here we go. 15.
That's also a hit.
Well, sorry. So it was actually 22 to hit, but that was the damage for the second one.
Okay, 15.
My apologies.
He's done so you off the last guy. As you zip by him, you go right over the flames. It's getting really hard to breathe. You still have like a couple of turns before you're to the fire. You're moving pretty fast, so you're going to be there soon. But this is going to be the first challenge that you're having. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. All of you.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Crap, my Constitution sucks, man.
Is this just because of the smoke, or like what's the reason behind us?
You're choking on the smoke.
Quick question. I know this doesn't have to do with the smoke, but just in general, don't I have resistance to fire because I'm a tiefling?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Ooh, dunk, dude. I just saw what you rolled, Aurelius.
Aurelius is not good with Constitution.
So is this a saving? Is this a saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't roll it as a saving throw. My bad.
Just go ahead and add your proficiency bonus to it, which is what?
I have an 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not...
I've got a 7. Or no. I rolled a 22. I get plus 7. Sorry, I was looking at the number on there, and I was like, why is that so bad? No, it's not bad. I got 22.
I got a 15.
22, 15, and then, I'm sorry, I missed it, Paul.
12.
Okay. So, it's pretty tough to breathe, but as you're driving, Aurelius starts you can hear him coughing, and clearly it's getting to him.
Don't die up there, Aurelius. I swear I'll kill you myself.
Go ahead and make a vehicle check. It'll be your dexterity modifier plus if you're proficient in vehicles, you can add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, how is Kimon doing as well?
Kimon is totally fine. He puts a rag to his face and he's chugging along.
I was about to say, Aurelius, did you do anything to try and alleviate the smoke?
I was actually going to wait until I could interject and be like, Aurelius takes out his handkerchief and asks Piper for a water bottle.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you hadn't said that, I was gonna like rip a piece off my shirt and give it to you, be super manly and everything. But all right, whatever.
Yeah, no, Piper has some.
Okay, so as Piper whips out a flask, you're able to
Wet a dampen cloth and put it over and I actually tie the handkerchief to my face, so it's staying there.
Okay, I'll let you retake the saving throw, but not till after you give me that vehicle check.
Okay.
It's getting hot in here.
So is it Piper doing the vehicle check?
No. Piper is shooting the gun. You're driving.
Okay, so I'm doing the vehicle check. What do I do for that check?
That'll be your dexterity plus, I don't know if you're proficient or not in vehicles. If you are, then it'll be your proficiency bonus as well. But either way, just go ahead and roll a d20 for now.
Okay. Let's go. That's a natty 20.
All right. So, wow, it is not loading. Okay. Well, you maintain control of the vehicle as you're driving down the alleyways. You put the cloth to your face after getting the flask from Piper. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
That's to Aurelius.
Aurelius.
Right?
That is, to Aurelius.
Okay.
I forgot how to do saving throws. Oh, wait, I see it. My bad. Okay. That is a 14.
All right. And then for future reference, you are not proficient with vehicles, so you are a bad driver.
Perfect.
Well, other than your naturally good dexterity. I mean, it makes sense. I don't think you've ever driven before. So, just kind of winging it.
Well, there we go.
What was your Constitution saving throw?
For a 14.
14? Okay.
Yep.
Well, that is a pass. So, you put the cloth up and it helps significantly. You won't be able to dual wield while you use this trick, but it is much easier to breathe now.
Hold on. But would it work if because I already tried to tie the handkerchief to my face. Does that not give me the ability?
You definitely wouldn't be able to tie it to your face while you're driving.
Okay,
in fact, actually, I should have thought about that. You definitely shot with both pistols while driving. That probably also is not possible. But
well, you see, we already dictated that he's a bad driver, so
just like
I'm imagining the whole vehicle going on one side of its two wheels, like taking a corner. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
there's a bumper sticker on the back that says "student driver." We slap it on as we hop into the car because you're the one driving.
Baby on board. There's a baby on board.
Yeah, it's a stick figure family, but it has all of our names on the stick figures.
A family
Brilliant.
can be some guy, his friend and roommate, and a couple of teenagers that they picked up along the way, and sometimes her brother.
So
It says perfect family. Anyway,
He's the dog.
as you round the,
I'm sorry, I just registered that. I'm sorry, DM. Go ahead.
as you round the corner like a madman, you see the fire. You see a few tall buildings completely engulfed in flame. It looks like the fire that's farthest from you is maybe working its way towards the bay, which is probably the best possible scenario for you. But this is pretty massive in scale. You will be helping, but if the heavy brass weren't helping you as well, there would be no containing this fire for you. It's pretty bad. There are people who are running. Many people have already fled from this area. In fact, there were once or twice where you had to avoid pedestrians in the street when you were on your way here. But as you get here, you're super close to the fire now. You can feel the heat off of it, despite it being more than a block away. What do you do? Oh, also, this if you get any closer than this, like if you're going towards the fire, the smoke will get worse, and I will have another Constitution check for you with a higher DC.
Also, has anyone possibly considered that this is all a distraction?
Totally could be a thing, but I would argue that this problem's big enough that it probably needs to be solved either way, even if it is a distraction.
Yeah, I was going to say, besides which, actually, you would probably be pretty confident that it's not a distraction, because like if the Red Gears were trying to claim territory on the other side of the district, well, the fire could burn down the other side of the district. So this is probably just...
They're just sending a message.
Wanton destruction.
That's good then, because I was like, crap, this has our undivided attention.
Yeah, I know. If it were more contained than this, you might get that feeling, but this is way out of control.
Okay.
That's good.
So would you say that we're pretty close to the fire at this point?
Yeah, you're like 2 blocks away.
Okay, I see. But people are like running away and
yeah, there might be some people trapped. In fact, at this point, with how big it is, there could probably even be fatalities, but most of the people are self-evacuating.
Okay.
Do we hear anyone who might be trapped?
So go ahead and give me a perception check.
That's a 16.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear some people. You're not quite sure where, but there are probably some people in the vicinity who are struggling.
Okay. Can I tell what kind of voices? Like, are they children? Are they?
You mostly hear coughing.
Okay.
But the coughing you do hear, it sounds like an adult.
Okay.
Or it sounds like adult coughing.
Okay.
And
Either
from
way.
various directions.
Okay.
Where is the nearest coughing I hear? Because we're basically there now. We're ready to help, right?
Yeah. So, are you going to withdraw your vehicle, or do you want to leave it out?
I'm going to put it back in because I don't want it to get, tampered with.
Okay.
So if everyone's agrees with that, then I will put it away so that we can focus on the task at hand.
Sounds good.
Okay. So here's how we're going to play this. Every round, quote unquote, I will have one of you roll a d20 for me to determine the spread of the fire. So.
Exciting. Okay.
Piper, you're running for a nearby building looking for who's coughing?
Yes.
Okay, as you burst into the building.
At this point, I've also done the covering the mouth. Like I pull like a scarf, and I didn't drench it in water, and I kind of slop it around my nose and my mouth.
Okay. As you run up, or as you run into the building, you can hear that very clearly. Like now that you're here, you can hear the coughing is coming from upstairs. As you run to the second story, you barely get there, and you can see as a woman is she looks like she's barely conscious. She is mostly collapsed. She's trying to reach up into a cradle.
Oh no. Piper is going to run and check in the cradle to see if there is in fact a baby inside, while making sure the floor is not falling or minding where she steps.
There is. It's not surprising that you couldn't hear from outside. It coughs slightly and weakly.
Okay, so in that case, I grab another piece of cloth from my arcanum. I take the baby and I wrap it around, and I kind of like that mother wrap thing.
Mm-hmm.
Make a little sling.
Yeah. And so she does that and kind of like tucks the baby, like the face kind of towards her. And then she proceeds to. Is there a window nearby?
There is, yeah. The cradle was right beneath the window. Well, not like right beneath it, but right next to it.
Okay, so she's going to shove the cradle aside, break the window with the blunt of her rapier, break it, clear out the glass, and she's going to get a grappling hook.
Actually,
to help the woman out the
window. Do I see Piper do this?
Yeah, you see the window get smashed out.
Yeah. Oh, and I call out to them to let them know what I'm doing. So that
okay. I'm actually going to cast Floating Disc right where Piper's at. So that way she can kind of evacuate not only the baby, but also the person there safely. And I'll just let it kind of.
So Floating Disc actually follows you around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can actually send it places. It always hovers 10 feet away from you, I believe.
Okay. Well, as long as I go there, right? Can I?
If you were to run up with her, then you could absolutely cast it and use it like a stretcher. Because it, yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, and then
you can use it once I get her down.
Okay.
I just need someone there to kind of help her get at the bottom of the thing, so I can. I can't carry her down as well.
Yeah,
I'm not that strong.
I was gonna say, hooking up the grappling hook, she can barely stand. She probably can't use the rope. It would be difficult to carry her and the baby down. But you could potentially push her out of the window if someone can catch her. I mean, it'd be difficult. But
well, if I hold up the disc, if I hold up the floating disc, right? Can't she just land on that, and then I can?
Well, okay. So I actually call out to either to anyone who's listening. Can I get someone to climb up this rope? I got a lady in here that needs to be assisted down the building.
On it. I'm gonna activate my rage.
Toss her down.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my rage and get over there and just and climb the rope so I can go get the lady out I actually didn't catch if it was a lady or a guy, but go and get whoever's on the floor out of there.
Well, I just need her to be on the rope so I can hand the lady to her so she can like put her over her shoulder and then she can climb down. And I can climb down myself with the baby.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, on it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So you can actually place it. It follows 20 feet behind you, but you can't place it above 10 feet in the air. But technically, oh no, it floats 3 feet above the ground. So you couldn't summon it above. However, you can put potentially people on it.
Oh, okay. So it just floats up 3 feet in the air, and then I can just carry whatever I want on there?
Correct. It follows 20 feet behind you. Okay. Otherwise, it's totally immobile. So, and if she were to be dropped down onto the disc, it would be like dropping her on the floor.
Right. Okay.
It can hold up to 500 pounds, so it can probably hold up to 4 people if you're using it as an evacuation disc.
Yeah, I can go ahead and do that and just run people back and forth. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm climbing partway up the rope so that I can get the lady or the person so Piper can pass them to me, and I'll carry them.
So as Piper pushes this lady out the window, you catch her on the rope. Go ahead and make an athletics check. And then we'll get to Aurelius.
Okie dokie.
Because I'm curious what he's doing during all this.
My athletics check comes out to oofa-doofa. That's an 11. That's not great. Wait a second. Wait. Let me look at my features and traits real quick. Okay, yeah, that one doesn't. Or that one doesn't help. Wait, do I get... Sorry, I'm trying to look at my rage stuff. I don't know barbarians very well.
Well, yeah, this would come from your subclass. I don't think.
Yeah, I was looking at Adrenaline Rush, and it doesn't give me any bonuses to helping athletics checks. It's just that making an athletics check extends my rage. Yeah, okay, so that's an 11 then. I don't think I have. No, I do not have any more inspiration to use.
Okay.
Not great.
Well, someone should still be behind her. Someone should still be behind her, backing her up.
You
spotting me.
You catch the woman, right? Like that part you've got. You're not going to have trouble grabbing her. However, as she plops down 10 feet, and you catch her, all that momentum plus your own weight, you begin to slide. Your grip on the rope slides.
Ooh.
And you take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
And you land hard on the ground. Go ahead and roll a secondary athletics check to, or actually, no, this would be acrobatics to keep your feet.
Yeah, okay, I'm worth acrobatics, but I rolled better, so that's a 16.
Okay.
Okay, that's not so bad then.
So you come down hard. It's pretty hard on the balls of your feet and your knees, but you're alive.
I'm gonna be arthritic by the time I'm 28.
Also,
all right, come on.
Because your athletics check, your rage is now prolonged. So
Nice.
You've got your adrenaline rush going. Okay, Aaron.
Okay.
During all this, what is Aurelius doing?
So, as they are saving the individuals in this burning building, I'm actually looking in the inside, trying to find the structural point where if we break it, the structure will fall. Because it's already taking...
Collapse the burning one? You brought down a building? It was on fire. It was coming down anyway.
So the thing is
inspiration for playing one of my favorite movies. Okay, continue.
Thank you.
So I would suggest that, like if this were a real scenario, right, we would need to be breaking the buildings around the fire.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm wondering that if we break down this burning building, if the, I guess what I'm trying to say
would snuff
is are the buildings tall enough that that's why they're catching more easily on fire? Like, if we were to reduce this sucker to rubble, the flames wouldn't rise nearly as high, so the wind wouldn't catch them over the cityscape.
But if rubble goes flying and hits other buildings, that could also be a huge problem.
Yeah, knocking down the burning building at this point probably wouldn't help.
Okay, so just due to the... So I didn't, again, I'm trying to put this together in my imagination, what this looks like.
Oh, yeah,
so,
for sure.
Apologies. Okay, I'm analyzing the building that's going to catch next, and I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm trying to calculate how to knock down this building.
Okay. So it would be a tall task. It would be in the thick smoke, first of all. Second of all, To knock it down, you're going to have to break its support. That's going to take a lot of force. It is possible. It is certainly possible. You could. Let me actually see. Is anybody proficient with carpenter tools or masonry tools?
Not.
Okay, hold on. I
Where
actually
would I go find that? Oh, never mind. Okay, yep.
Guys get thieves tools, tinker tools. Nope. Okay.
Nope. I'm a tinkerer.
Stevens alchemist supplies.
Wait, shouldn't I be proficient in tinker tools anyway?
It doesn't look like you took proficiency in tinker tools. Just alchemist tools.
Interesting. I remember doing that upon character creation, but okay. Well, let me.
Did you take a language instead of a second tool proficiency? It
Let me
looks like that
see.
may be what happened.
Interesting. I'll have to adjust that. I remember having tinker tools. But
I thought you did as well. That's why I was kind of surprised not to see that. But
yeah,
so I thought we needed carpentry or masonry. If tinker tools work, I have those.
It is carpentry or masonry.
Okay.
This is a different dilemma.
Interesting.
I might have some of those.
No, but Piper is proficient in vehicles, so next time she should definitely be the one driving. You are proficient in carpenter's tools. You do know how to build buildings, and therefore, if Piper is available to analyze the building structure, she can absolutely do that.
Okay.
Oh, I have carpenter's tools and tinker's tools. So.
Yeah, you're familiar with architecture.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of doing, well, I guess what I'm doing is like trying to tell Piper that I need her to analyze the building, and then that I need not only that, but I need her to get out the vehicle in her arcanum, from her arcanum. Because the way I see it, well, I guess, hold on. No, the vehicle wouldn't be that strong, would it?
No, you couldn't ram a building with it.
Oh, I wasn't going to ram it.
Oh.
I was going to...
You just need to pull something out.
Tie the support to it.
Oh.
But again, it's like pedal powered, so I don't think it has the torque that it needs.
Well, actually,
it's magic.
It's not mechanically powered, so the pedaling like juices the engine, but the engine, it's basically a force multiplier. It puts out a lot more than just two people pedaling.
Okay.
On the other hand, though, you're working with wagon wheels, which I have to imagine just won't have the grip.
Or they wouldn't.
Yeah.
If we didn't have... if we didn't have Haven with us.
Couldn't we attach them? I don't know. Could we weave them through the tires so that the tires are kind of like almost like a cranking mechanism?
Alternately, you could have me and Keemon pedal, and you attach the ropes to us and the seats. So like we get strapped into the
I'm not worried about the rope slipping. I'm just saying like the wheels would probably just spin, even though it has speed.
That's the issue here.
Gotcha.
Well, and that's why I suggest tying them into the wheels, like kind of like
using
because the wheels would
mechanical force. You could probably use that to apply a cranking force. However, you would have to basically like take off the wheel and jack it up and basically make a rig to crank it, which would be pretty hard to go from building to building, but you could probably do it.
Is there any spell that Haven has that might be able to affect the wagon wheels to give it more grip?
I'm pretty sure I can just...
Same thing.
Yeah, I was... Let's see.
This is one area where the load-bearing rule could come into play. Like this, if you were to take out some of like the metal pins and things used to bind many of the piece's structures. You could weaken it. However, it would be very, very difficult because it's under a lot of pressure. But you could potentially shard cast some of the metal components to these buildings, taking them out.
Okay, so that's what Aurelius is doing. Aurelius is calculating basically how we're going to tear down these buildings. And he's also looking at the buildings to know which ones he has to knock down to stop the fire from spreading.
Okay. So you have a baby, a woman, and a structure. So how are we going to divvy this up? Because you're not going to want to take these civilians into the deep smoke. But currently, the woman is on a disc that is following
Haven.
Exactly.
Well, did the heavy brass not? Are they not here?
Oh no!
We went off.
You were on a vehicle. You're first on the scene.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually,
Well, in that case,
Piper, hand me the baby. Look, I've already delegated. Everyone knows what they would be doing. Okay. The thing is that I'm kind of the weakest person here. The best thing I can do is get out of the way.
And be out of the way. Yeah.
Okay.
Is to take the woman and the baby to safety while you guys do this.
okay. So first of all, are the women and the baby, are they breathing okay now? Because if not, then I need to help the baby.
They're still in the smoke.
We need to get them out before they'll be okay.
I will say, if you want, you can divvy it up to where Aurelius goes with Haven, because he's got the floating disc. That would effectively allow you to carry way more people. You could potentially hold the baby, the woman, 3 more people, plus whoever you can carry on your back. So between the 2 of you, you could carry like 7 people. But if you're wanting Haven to go, to try and help bring down the building, in that case, you're probably maxed out with like the baby and dragging the woman.
Okay, well then that's what's going to need to happen, because here's the deal, guys. At least in my decision making, I'm thinking the fire spreading, causing more casualties. Okay, the best thing we can do is stop the fire where it's at, and we can save who we can save.
In that case, do you want to save the spell slot and cancel the floating disc?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Given how this all shook out, it doesn't seem like you would have had a chance to cast it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you can also get away with not dragging the woman as much if you take the cloth, Aurelius, strap the baby to you, and then take the woman's arms and take them over your shoulders. So she's like leaning on you, if that makes sense. I was
definitely going to like let her koala my back while I took the baby.
Exactly.
Up. So
yeah, okay. So she's not like being dragged on the ground.
Yeah, no, that's not going to look good.
She says, just save my baby, please.
No,
we got you
I'm
both,
saving
man.
you too. Yeah.
We don't need any more orphans in this town. You're staying alive, Mum.
Right on.
Go ahead and take inspiration for that, Elise. That was a good heroic line.
That was a good heroic line.
It's good.
Yeah. And also something to note. To see a lot the way that Piper is reacting to all of this seems a little bit out of character, because from what you guys have known Piper so far, she just kind of does her own thing, and she is a little more driven by self-interest. And so it's been kind of jarring to see her so impulsively react and like take the charge of all this, and it seems very out of character for her. So
okay. So well said. And the 3 of you run off. Aurelius, you start getting the child and the woman out of there. Unfortunately, the vehicle can't be manned by yourself. If the vehicle were outfitted with a self-motivator, you absolutely could start driving away, but you're going to have to walk them out. it's going to be a long while before you're out of the thick smoke. But I assume you'll be dashing as best you can.
And it really doesn't matter if I'm there. Now that the delegation's been had, Piper knows what buildings to knock down. She knows how to knock them down. Elektra and Kimon have the manpower, and Haven has the magic to give the grip. So,
okay. So Haven is going to give me a spellcasting check. Piper is going to give me an intelligence carpentry check. And Elektra is going to give me the biggest athletics check of her life.
Oh, no.
Okay. So
I'm going to use the inspiration you already gave me like 5 minutes ago because I just rolled a 10 and I don't want that. So we're going to do that again.
Heck yeah.
That's a 21.
Do you Colossus up for this?
There's nobody else around. Yeah, I'm going to do it because it gives me, it's too worth it to not right now. It's like I need the extra weight, I feel like. I should
clarify. No one that you see, right? Like, there's no accounting
it's really
for like
smoky though, right?
It is. As you get close, it's thick smoke. It's very, very difficult to see. It's hard to find each other.
Is Kimon also near me?
Oh yeah, Kimon's running in with you.
Okay, cool. Then I am definitely armoring up, and benefit of the doubt, it's smoky. For all they know, they're seeing Kimon.
Okay. Kimon gets a...
actually, before she armors up, Piper tosses her hood at her. It just, even though it's smoky, she wants to take extra precaution. So it's just something to help with the disguise of some kind. So maybe, it may not look exactly like her. It might look like maybe another armored person, but, it might be better than nothing.
Okay.
Question,
okay.
DM.
Yes.
Is the smoke... just because of how it interacts with us, would it be considered poisonous?
No.
As a health hazard? Dang it! I'm immune to poison right now. And being poisoned. That would be really nice. Anyway, okay.
No, but if you didn't have to breathe, I would absolutely give it to you. There are some characters that don't.
Okay.
Or that can hold their breath for an hour, things like that. Anyway, Kimon gets it.
Well, you said that I can walk on the bottom of water.
That is.
Oh wait, no. That's
because of how heavy you are.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
So 23 is what Kimon gets. Paul, I saw you rolled yours. What did you get?
Oh wait, I got a 20. Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20. So that's in total what?
27.
27. Okay. Let me take a look because it has been a hot minute since I saw the load-bearing rule.
Actually, also, DM, I want to ask permission really quick. When I'm armored up, I get advantage on strength-based checks. Can I say that I just used my advantage instead of using my inspiration to roll a second time?
You already had you already had advantage. It wouldn't make sense to waste your inspiration.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, and then let's see. Taking a look at this load-bearing rule, as you absorb the metal in various parts of the building to make a shard, attempting to weaken the building. Let's go ahead and see what 27 gets you. I need Soul Forge. There we go. That is a successful check, and barely. You succeeded. If you had been 2 less than that, it would have failed. Okay, so because he's taking out a lot of the metal components to this building, I will give you +10 to your strength checks. So that means
31.
Kimon got a 33, and you got a 31.
So mad that he out athletics me. That's so rude.
Both of you in your metal forms, you oh wait, no, hold on. Piper, what was your check?
It was just an intelligence check, right?
Yes, intelligence plus your proficiency, which is 2.
Okay, that's 18.
18. Okay. So she figures out where you're supposed to pull. The building is weakened, and the two of you start yanking, and the building begins to groan as its supports start getting systematically broken. I assume that as well, Piper would also be like, Haven, we got a jet.
Yeah, presumably.
Well, and also this is the building that the people were in, right? That the mom and the baby.
This would be that would have been 2 blocks away. This is much closer.
And so I'm assuming we already kind of made sure no one was in the building, right? Like we listened for anyone.
Yeah.
So okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we would have checked the building already.
Oh, which actually, I get checks from everyone for the deep smoke? I didn't, did I?
Oh, we did not.
I am failing miserably right now. Okay, everyone roll me a Constitution check.
Don't be so hard on yourself, DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing super good. You're doing super good.
Yeah, we love you, DM.
And this is Constitution?
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Constitution. Saving throws.
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
I got 11. Oh.
18.
18.
Do I get advantage because I'm wearing the thing?
Yes.
Oh, ditto.
Okay, yeah. And in fact, if you didn't roll advantage yourself, you can, Paul.
Oh,
26.
okay.
26?
16.
Okay, I feel way better about that. Okay, cool. Okay, I got a 15.
15.
So.
That is exactly what you needed. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
In the deep smoke, 15 is the DC.
Do I get extra special privileges for getting a 26?
I'm sorry, no.
I got a 12. I didn't make it.
You're good. You're not in the deep smoke.
Yeah, you're not in the deep smoke. Get out of here,
You ran off with
Aurelius.
the woman.
Run sounds in character.
Yes, Aurelius retires from adventuring with his new wife and child.
No, he is a daddy.
So, okay. You weather the smoke with your makeshift breathing apparatuses. And as you rip apart one of the support beams, the building like sags. And as you run to the next one with Kimon, he says, "Are you ready, little sis? This is gonna hurt."
I think last I checked, I'm taller than you, and I don't want to recheck again. So hush your mouth. But yeah, all right, hunger time.
So Kimon grabs onto this beam. This beam is probably the load-bearing beam at this point. You've been ripping away at the structure of this place, and he digs in, and the wood creaks and cracks under his fingers, and he puts his feet against the wall. He's like, sideways on that wall trying to rip at this beam. As Elektra.
Oh, I push on it from the other side. So he's pulling and I'm pushing, and I like ram my shoulder into it and dig my feet into the floor since I'm 100 pounds extra heavier with all of my metal casing, and I just dig in and bash it.
Okay. So you can see this close. You can see as Kimon he winces and braces himself, and the support beam rips, and he like falls on the floor, and he like puts his hands up, and for a second the building is still standing. And then you hear this like creaking, and then all the bricks and wood and everything starts coming down on top of you. Go ahead and make.
I'm gonna dive on top of him as I make this check, whatever you're about to tell me.
Okay. Then go ahead and make your dexterity save with disadvantage, and I will give him advantage.
Cool.
Oh,
That one's a 19. Second one is a 9. Okay,
Ooh.
a 9.
Ooh.
okay. You turn
But
his...
I do have resistance to bludgeoning damage right now because of my rage.
Yes, you turn his 2 into an 18.
Ew.
However, you fail.
No.
So,
I'm fine.
No.
I'm a big metal boy right now. I'm fine. Don't even sweat it. That sounds like a lot of dice.
Oh no.
no. I rolled like all 5s and 6s. Okay. This
Maybe be a
is...
little worried.
This is
I get resistance though, so it's reduced, right?
20, 31,
Okay.
34 damage. You get to have it, though.
Oh, okay. Oh, easy. Okay, we're
Bruh.
fine. We're fine. That would be 34. Was the original? Okay, then that's 17 damage. I'm above half health, so I'm not even bloodied. I take a building to the face, and I'm not even at half health.
Wait. Does Haven see this like all go down? Like the whole building like falls on top of her, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh frick. And then, like I run over to Elektra. I'm like digging at the rubble. I'm like,
As you dig at the rubble, she pops up like all the bricks and wood like coming off of her,
No,
and
my
Kimon
daisies.
crawling out from underneath her.
Come
Am
on.
as like Elektra pops up like right in front of Haven, he's like, and it like, falls right over.
What's the matter? You never seen somebody take a building to the face before? Come on, man.
No.
Little faith. And she turns to Kimon and goes, Come on, brother. You gotta be able to dodge a building better than that, man. Wouldn't have taken that without my help. All right.
Okay.
And she de-transforms as well. So she's now normal Elektra.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Actually, that reminds me. You were transformed. You turned metal, which gives you another. Oh no, that's never mind. That's
That's piercing and slashing damage. Yeah.
Okay.
I already double checked that.
Aurelius, as you get the woman out of the smoke and she's coughing, do you just get her to like thinner to better air and turn around, or what's your plan?
Essentially, I'm gonna get her to thinner, like good air, but I also want to leave her with a group of people. And like as I leave her with them, I say, get this woman medical attention as soon as possible.
There are some people frantically escaping. Go ahead and make me a persuasion check to see if you can.
Mention the baby.
Yeah, to see if you can.
All right. This woman has a baby. See, she gets medical attention immediately.
Okay, go ahead and make a persuasion check. Appealing to their humanity. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, I actually rolled persuasion. My bad. That's not it.
No, persuasion's it.
He said he meant perception. He accidentally rolled perception instead of persuasion.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah.
Roger.
Sorry, I'm looking at the check.
Great. Wow. Okay.
Oh boy, you're really whiffing it here, bud.
All good. These people are frantic and they're looking out for themselves. They're running away. I
just put her right back on my back. And I say, we're going further. I'm not leaving you alone. Not till we get you help.
Okay. You've taken down.
She remembered that.
You brought down the building, but the rubble is right there. Do you plan to try and clear the rubble?
I don't see why not.
I guess my one concern would be: Is this the one building we need to bring down in order to prevent the spread of the fire?
No, there's going to be a bunch of them that you're going to have to take down. This is to
Then we
spread
can't
the
worry about
to
the
stop the
rubble
fire
yet.
in this direction. This is probably going to be like one of 4 buildings, which I'm not going to go through the same exact checks with each building, just because that would be such a slog to just repeat the same checks over and over again.
Then I'm going to say let's leave the rubble for the time being so we can move on to evacuating and pulling down the other buildings that we need to keep the city from burning down. We don't want a fire of Rome on our hands.
Okay. Then I'm going to keep your checks from the previous building collapse. I'm going to go ahead and roll damage again since you're bringing a second building down on yourself. Okay. This time it's looking a little better. You're looking at 30.
30 damage on me again?
Yep. Halved.
Halved. Okay, 15. Gotcha.
I'll let you
Still
make
taking
it. I'll actually let you make the dex save to have it though.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Cool. Let me see. Oh, I am on the right page. Okay, let's see. Oof, that is slightly better, but that's a 12.
Ooh, that's a fail. Okay, so
Okay, cool.
15 on you and Kimon.
On me and Kimon. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, I'm still fine. I'm bloodied now, but I can probably take one more
Okay.
to the face.
Probably take one more.
No, I can take one more to the face and still have like 5 or 6 left. I'm at 20. So
Haven's seeing all of this and he's just like, there's no freaking way.
way, you're watching it,
How
bud.
the heck did she not die?
Okay.
This is what I'm good at, man. You do your weird metal stuff. I tank buildings to the face.
As you
What can
bring
I
down
say?
the second building, a whole group of heavy brass get there, and
I pop out of my metal form as soon as I'm out of the rubble each time, just to be
Okay.
clear.
Then as the top brass, and actually Aurelius, you can see as the heavy brass are marching on by, and you can convince one of them to take the woman.
Okay, so I go over to them and I hand off the woman and the baby, as I run back into the smoke.
Okay, as you run back with the heavy brass, you can see the rest of you, Aurelius, and a large group of men marching their way towards you. And you can see that leading this group of people is actually the top brass himself.
Okay, actually, I'm going to ask for a small unit of men. Just, as many men as he can spare. And I'm going to tell him my team's in there. We are stopping one of the fires from going further into the city. Not the one by the bay. That one is probably the least of our worries. It's and he points in this direction. He's like, we're toppling buildings to help create a buffer zone between the city and the fire. I need more men. Anyone you can spare.
You're asking for these men for the wrecking crew?
Yes.
He's sending the whole crew to help you.
Awesome, because Elektra can't keep taking 2 or 3 more to the face.
That's it for this episode. I am Brendan, the DM, and host for Toss the Dice here on Expedition Anything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other shows on the channel. Consider joining our Patreon for various perks, or if you're just feeling generous. A big thanks to my players, Alyssa, Aaron, Paul, and Elise. And lastly, thanks to you, the listener, for sticking around until the end of the video. See ya on the next expedition.